Dear students, Namaste and welcome to another episode of compulsory English class of grade 9. Can you guess which topic we are going to discuss today? Great. We are going to start a new lesson or new chapter. You can see here it is class 9 unit 3. What is the title of the topic? Great. Family, market and public places. Under this title, in today's class, we are going to deal with reading 1. Shall we proceed forward? Great. So before I start, I would like you to have necessary materials like your pen, pencil, a notebook so that you can take necessary notes as well. Have you got them with you? Great. So let's start today's lesson. Okay? Let's see the first section there. It is getting started section. There you can see 3 pictures. You can see these pictures in your book as well on page number 27 of your book. Getting started, it says, please read there on the screen. What is written there? Okay. What do you think these pictures are related to? How do people make requests in these situations? This is your task. Now you have to look at the pictures and decide what these pictures are related to, and there you have to guess what requests can be made. Let's see the first picture. So what do you think this picture is related to? Okay, very good. It is related to tourist destination or tourism. So what sort of, let's say, requests can you make there? Very good. Would you mind showing me the road to Brainilkantha Mandir, Brainilkantha temple? Okay. So can you tell me where the Pasupatinath temple is, or something like that? Can you think of any? Great. Let's see the next picture. What is this picture about or related to? Yes, your guesses are right. You can see people buying shoes there. What sort of requests can be made there? Okay, very good. Could you tell me the price of this pair of shoes, for example? Okay, very good. Let's see the third picture. What do you think? Where are these people? Yes, you are correct. They are at the airport. So what requests can you make there? Good. So you can ask about flight schedule, or even the airlines may request people to proceed. For example, would you mind telling me about the flight schedule of Buddha Air to Kathmandu? Something like that. Great. You did wonderful job, dear students. So let's enter into the reading section. That is our main concern today. It says, look at the picture below and answer the following questions. There is a picture. You can see on the television screen as well. So what do you think? What is the picture about? What is she there? Good. Now, based on this picture, you have to answer these 2 questions. Okay. The first is related to your picture. What do you see in the picture? What is she there? Yes, definitely. There is a house. An old man is there with a walking stick, and 2 small kids are also there. Yes? So you are right. Let's see question number B. What is more important for you? Family or work or both? Why? What do you think? What is important among these 3? Family, work or both? What do you think? I can hear different responses. Well done. So some of you might say family is important, while others might say work is important, no doubt. But if you ask me, I think both of these are important, because family is, let's say, related to our happiness or joy. We can share everything with our family, but we need to work to earn a good living. Am I right? Yes, but there must be a balance between work and family. Are you with me? Great. So what do you think? Who these people are? Can you guess? Yes, you can see. You have different guesses, okay? The title of our story is Thomas and Jerry. How do you pronounce the word Thomas? It's not Thomas, it is Thomas. Got it? So let me introduce main characters there. The first character is Thomas. He is Jerry's son who works and lives in a city and who seems careless about his family initially. But later on he paid more attention to them, or he wants to be with his parents later on. Jerry, he is Thomas' father who is seeking his son Thomas and wants love and care from him. So these two are the main characters. However, there are other characters as well. They have less roles to play. Dear students, now I'd like to introduce you the story, that is Thomas and Jerry. Please read the first paragraph. So this is the first paragraph. Please read it out. Okay, you do have problem with the highlighted words, do you? Okay, so let me introduce these words first to you. The first is
approach.
So this the first word, approached. It means came near to somebody. It is in simple past tense or past form of. Second word, you can see is
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it means in an unlucky manner.
Disappointed.
This is the third word, that means upset because something you opted does not happen. And the last word is
Ponder.
Ponder. To think about something carefully. So please now read the first paragraph and I will explain what it is actually is. Have you read? Great. So you can see there in the first paragraph there is an old man whose name was Jerry, and he hadn't seen his son for a long time or few years. That's why he wanted to meet him. He went to the city where his son used to send him the letters, and he tried to find out the same location from where his son sent him the letters. As soon as he reached the destination or the place where his son used to send the letters from, he, let's say, knocked the door there, and unfortunately somebody else than his son opened the door, and he asked, I suppose Thomas should be staying in this place. But the person who opened the door replied that he had moved somewhere else. So with this, let's say, he went back thinking about his son, that he would not perhaps meet his son. That's why he went back from the place. Dear students, now let's see the second paragraph. Again, you can see some words. For example, nodding, receptionist, and stunned. They are highlighted. So please read these, the meaning of these words first, and then it will be easier for you to understand the text. So the first word is nodding. Means you can see here, okay, I'm nodding my head. So this is the, let's say, moving head up and down for agreement. Receptionist, a person whose job is to deal with people arriving at a hotel, office, or something like that. And third word is stunned, very surprised and shocked. Please now go through the paragraph. Okay, very good. So after he came back from the office thinking about his son, people saw him and then asked, are you searching for Thomas? And then he replied by nodding his head. And the neighbors also gave him or Jerry Thomas' office address so that he could find him. And Thomas thanked them and went to the office, and in his office he could see the receptionist, and he consulted with receptionist and told her that, please tell Mr. Thomas that your father has come there. And as soon as the receptionist called Thomas or informed Thomas about his father being there, he was very happy to receive his father there, or Thomas was very happy to see his father there. And he asked the receptionist to send his father in. Let's see the third paragraph. Please read it now. Great. As soon as Jerry entered the cabin, Thomas' eyes were filled with tears because he was quite happy. He had not seen his father for a long time. And his father told Thomas that Mom dearly wants to see him. That's why Jerry wanted Thomas to go with him to their village. So let's see the fourth paragraph there. You have two words highlighted there in the text. The first one is burden. Will you please repeat after me? Burden. Good. It is a duty that causes difficulty. And next word is departed, means left a place. Now please go through the text. Okay. So now let me clarify what that fourth paragraph consists of or is about. After Jerry asked his son to go with him, he said, I'm afraid, Father, I can't go home now with you because I'm very busy working for my success, and it's hard to take leave to visit as my hands are full with lots of stressful works. It means he showed that he had no time to visit his parents in their village. So after listening to his son's views, Jerry replied that, sorry, I would go back to my village this evening. Since you are busy, I am going home this evening. Again, Thomas asked, would you please stay some days with me in the city? But Jerry remained silent for a moment and then said, son, you are busy with your tasks. I don't want to make you uncomfortable or become a burden for you. And again he continued, I hope if I ever had a chance to meet you again, I would be happy. Means now I am leaving, but I want to see you soon. This is what is there in the fourth paragraph. Let's see the fifth paragraph. There is only one word that is highlighted. You might have other words difficult. I'll explain if there are any. It is weird, which means very strange or unusual to explain. Now, all of you dears, please read the paragraph. Have you finished? Good. After the father departed or went back home, Thomas wondered why his father came there alone, because he had not been to the city for a long time. And he also, let's say, felt bad about treating his father badly. So he felt guilty. And he took leave from the office and went back to his homeland or to meet his parents. So as soon as he went there, he did not find his parents in the place. That's why he asked the villagers or the people, what happened here? My parents have to be here. Where are they now? In this way, he got, let's say, stressed. He became, let's say, he questioned about their parents. And the neighbors gave the address where Thomas' parents were at the time. Dear students, let's move on to the 6th paragraph. There are 2 words highlighted. Scurried, it means ran suddenly or quickly. And next word is graveyard, it means an area of land where people are buried. Please now read the paragraph. Great. So after the neighbors provided the address where his parents were there, Thomas headed there because his eyes were filled with tears, and he started to walk towards the place. And in a far distance, he could see his father waving his hand. And as soon as they met, they hugged each other. Got it? Let's see the 7th paragraph. There is one word that is highlighted, that is ashamed. It means feeling shame because you did something wrong. Now please go through the paragraph. Okay. As soon as Jerry met his son Thomas, he asked, "How are you, dear son? What a surprise to see you here. I didn't expect that you would be coming to this place." Means unexpectedly the son was there. And he kept his head down. It means he felt kind of shyness, and he again the father asked, "Why are you feeling sad or bad?" And he also asked, "Has anything wrong happened?" Okay, and Thomas replied, "No, father, it is just I never knew that I would be seeing you in this position in our village." That means the son felt bad about their parents, where they were staying at the time. Dear students, let's move on to the 8th paragraph. The word highlighted there is bustled. Please read the meaning here. It means do some things or do things in hurry and busy way. Now please read the paragraph there. Okay, have you finished? Now the father is going here. The father is explaining why he had to be there. Means in the graveyard where they were at the time. He said, the father replied that, "I had taken loan when you moved to the city for your college to pay for your education. Then again when you wanted a new car." That means he paid for the son's higher education as well as bought a car for him. But he could not produce, let's say, a lot in his farm, and he could not pay the loan back. That's why he had to sell his properties. And he went to the city in order to ask for help from his son, but the son was quite busy and he had to return back without saying a word. That is what is given there in 8th paragraph. Let's see the second last paragraph, that is 9th one, and the word highlighted is yes, whisper. So let me read out it for you. Thomas whispered, "You could have told me I'm not an outsider." Jerry turned around and said, you were very busy and stressed with your work, which made me remain quiet. All we wanted was your happiness." Here, the father responded to Thomas' question that he asked, "Why you didn't ask me?" Then the father replied that, "You were quite busy with your works, and I didn't want to encroach on your busy schedule. That's why I remained silent at the time." Dear students, this is the last paragraph, and there are 3 words that are highlighted in the text. First one is great, radiated, signed with energy or happiness. Next, content, satisfied, and third one is spare, very good, give to someone or spend. Now Thomas started to cry and hugged his father, means embraced his father, and he also apologized for whatever he has done or for his mistake. And Jerry was quite happy at the time, means the father was quite happy, and he consoled the son, saying that no need for that, means you shouldn't be, let's say, very sad. I'm content with what I have now. All I want is that you spare some time for us. That means you have to spend some time with us. You have to listen to us. Got it? Because we love you very much, and at this old age we cannot travel to the city time and again. This is what is the last paragraph about. Dear students, up to now we have discussed getting started section, introduced the main characters, as well as discussed the story. Now let's move on to the activities. Are you ready? Great. Let's see the activity first, that is vocabulary activity. It says the words in red in the story correspond to the meanings below. Find the words and write them. You could see, or if you have book, you can, let's say, turn your book on page number 27, 28 and 29. There you can see some words highlighted with red, which I showed you on the screen as well. So now please try to guess the words, single word for these meanings. Okay, number 1 or A, the first one, a loud, typically a heavy one. Okay, please think of a word, or better make a note as well. Next word is came near. Third word is so shocked that one is temporarily unable to react. D, left especially in order to start a journey. Number A, a burial ground, means a place where corpses are buried. Number F, very strange or bizarre. Number G, satisfied. H, signed with energy or happiness. Number I, moved or ran somewhere suddenly or rapidly. Now, have you finished finding the words? You didn't have to go through all the words because you had options. You can see the red words. Yes, only that you need to go through all the red words. So let's hear the answers. What have you written for the A, number A? Check whether you have done it correctly or not. What is the word? Burden. Very good. You did correct. So what have you written for number B? Came near. Repeat it once. Yes, that it starts with A, approached. Good. So please write simple past form there because it is came near. Okay, and add ed there. Don't forget to add it. Third word, so shocked that one is temporarily unable to react. What is the word for it? Okay, it is disappointed. Very good, dear students. Number D, left especially in order to start a journey. Which word have you chosen for it? Okay, very good. It is departed. Number E, a burial ground. What is the word? I cannot hear you properly. Would you repeat that? Yes, that is graveyard. Good. Number F, very strange or bizarre. What is the word for a single word or synonym for the word bizarre? Yes, that is weird. Number G, satisfied. Please repeat. Yes, you are correct. This is content. Good. Number H, signed with energy or happiness. Okay, the word starts with R. Okay, good. This is radiated. Number last, I, moved or ran somewhere suddenly or rapidly. Great. If you have not made it correct, please check it, score it, score it. Dear students, you did wonderful job making all the answers correct. Let's move on to the next section. That is, yes, you are right. That is true, false item. Here, please read the instruction there. Good. It says, read the story again and decide whether the following statements are true or false. Look, true and false. These are highlighted. Yes? So let me read out the sentences first. Number A, Jerry did not used to get letters from his son. Please think about the answer, possible answer. True or false? B, the neighbors helped Jerry find the way to meet his son. C, Thomas was eager to meet his father in his office. Number D, Thomas asked his father to stay with him for a week. Number E, Thomas felt bad to see his father in his workplace. And finally, number E, the story tries to show that parents' happiness is tied off with their children's success and happiness. Please try to think about the answers. Okay, can't you? Yes, definitely. So, more than that, I'll provide you with some clues. I'll provide you with the paragraphs where the answers lie. Okay? So, please go through this paragraph and decide whether this sentence is true or false. What do you think? Yes, good. You can see here, okay, where he used to get letters from a long time ago. Good. This is true or false now? Yes, definitely it is false. He used to get letters from his son. Let's see number B. The paragraph is this one. The neighbors helped Jerry find the way to meet his son. Please go through the paragraph and find it out. It is true or false? Yes, it is definitely true answer. Number C. Thomas was eager to meet his father in his office. Please read this paragraph. Very good, it is true because he asked the receptionist to send his father to the cabin immediately. Got it? Okay, that's why you can say it is true answer. Next sentence, number D. Thomas asked his father to stay with him for a week. What do you think? This is true or false? See the paragraph there. Would you stay for a few days with me, please? Now, what do you think? Yes, it is a false statement. Let's see number E. Thomas felt bad to see his father in his workplace. Do you think? Okay. So please read out this paragraph now. Very good. So his eyes were filled with tears. It means he was happy, not bad. That's why it is a false statement. Number last. The story tries to show that parents' happiness is tied up with their children's success and happiness. What do you think? It is true or false? Yes, it is true. Dear students, let's move on to question answer section. There are altogether 7 questions. So please read out these questions. Don't worry, I'll provide you with the paragraphs where the answers lie. Will you do that? Good. So let's see the answers or paragraphs that the answers lie in. The first question is, why did Jerry go to the city? Please read this paragraph. And the answer is yes, you're right. Because he wanted to meet his son who had been living in the city for a few years. You can also say that his mother wanted to see him. Great. Let's see number B. What did the father want from his son? Please read this paragraph. Okay, you can see the last 2 sentences. And the answer can be great. He wants his son Thomas to go with him to the village because his mom wants to see him. Let's see number C. Did the father come back to the village happily? Why? Yes, he didn't return back his village happily. So you can find this answer in the 4th paragraph, and the answer can be yes. No, he didn't, because his son Thomas did not go with him. Thomas told Jerry that he was too busy. That's why he didn't go with Jerry or with his father. Dear student, let's see next question. That is number D. What made Thomas decide to visit his father? Can you guess? Okay, so your guesses are right. Please go through this paragraph number 5 and answer the question. Yes, so you can write answer like yours. Jerry came to the city alone, one reason, and next is Thomas was sorry for the way he behaved with his father. Okay, dear student, let's see next question, number A. Why did Jerry take the loan? Can you answer it? I talked about the issue earlier. Okay, otherwise you can go through this paragraph number 8. You can see here I had taken loan, etc., etc., and there are some reasons why he had to take loans. And this is your answer. For example, to pay for his son's education, he had to sell his property, as well as the son wanted to buy a car for him. So this is your answer for number A, and this is next question, that is number F. Why did Jerry return home without telling his son about the loan? Please read this paragraph, number 9. Very good. You are correct with the answer. That is because Thomas was very busy and stressed with his work. He said, Papa, I do have lots of works to do. That's why the father remained almost silent there. And finally, this is your task. What lesson have you learned from this story? Can you share with me? Great. You did wonderful job. So if you ask me, I learned that parental love is unconditional and they want love and affection from their children. So you can write similar answer. Are you ready to write that? Great. Let's see the last section of today's discussion, dear students. It is number D. Have you ever witnessed or heard such an event similar to the one in the story? Share it in small groups. Have you had such ideas? Great, you do have. And if you ask me, I also have similar ideas. Let me share an incident or such event with you. Okay? This is what I have felt or experienced. Let me read it out for you. Okay. There was an old couple in my village. They had 3 daughters and 2 sons. The daughters got married, means they departed, and the sons went to the cities for their studies, and finally the sons settled there in the cities. All the family members would get together during Dasai only. The old woman was weak and she could not do many things. So the old man had to do cooking and washing up as well. People in the societies helped the couple in their activities. The couple was not rich in their early days, so they worked very hard. They never let their children suffer and hoped that one day their pain, sufferings and poverty would be eradicated, means removed, or they would become rich enough to fulfill their demands or desires or needs, you can say. The sons asked their parents to go with them, but they always rejected, means the sons proposed the father and mother to go to the cities with them, but they always rejected, because the reason was that they wanted to die in their own land, or they wanted to die or pass their whole life in their own place that they were brought up. Dear students, this is the end of today's lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed the lesson as well as it has become fruitful to you all. Thank you very much for your active participation and patience. We'll meet again in the next episode. Till then, goodbye and namaste.